glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Alabama's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Calls his own number. Look out, he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Dyer. Snagged out of the air. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Kick is in the air. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Blue Raiders offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
7, Middle Tennessee, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Hold and fire complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Oh, he got loose. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by just 1 over USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Jaguars will hustle to the line. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to the back. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down.
Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Jaguars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the option, it's Dyer. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Trying to get it to the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. He'll pitch it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Now on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking downfield on 1st down. Puts it out of the air.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll leave it with him. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Creates a little space. Quick step and go. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. He'll ride his man on the option.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To the air, it's Dyer. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. They'll immediately call timeout. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Here's a hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on 4th down. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He makes the catch. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
The Jaguars will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Jaguars want to crank the tempo. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working that left side now. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got a...
There he goes! You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He fires a bullet to the right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll try to pop the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And how about that play call on 3rd and long? Probably everybody thinking pass in the building. They run the option, and the QB makes the good read. Look.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
And the Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. On the option. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Jaguars heading quickly to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes the grab.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Touchdown, Jaguars! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Old Dominion. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Runs through a tackle. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, really nice job by this offense. Look at the play action. Really sell the fake. You watch people, they scramble up, they go up to play the run. Nice job, quarterback, putting his foot in the ground, completing the pass, and getting the first down on 3rd down.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing in 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second. Turning it on! They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And the Jaguars want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Fires complete on the crosser. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Tight end now in motion. Pushes ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
28, Middle Tennessee, 14.
And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on the option. Now the toss. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. The pitch. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down. And let's see if they try to convert on 4th. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He'll try to take it back. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Right back to the well. Fights off a defender. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not quite enough to move the sticks, and it's fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pressure coming. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Got to find a completion on this one. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.